think Milan is a very interesting city. It offers many things, such as fashion, design. It's quite rich culinary. Well, I guess the whole of Italy is. But yes, I just think, it's a very good point for traveling as well on the weekends, for example, if you want to reach another city. You're quite close to everywhere.
Well, Italy's always been a fascinating country to me. The culture, the food, the language, the way people live here. That's probably why I decided to come to Italy, but I've always wanted to come to Europe. And Europe is seen as a very interesting historical and cultural destination, so Italy's always been on the top of my list.
Well, my partner and I got transferred here because of his work from Paris, and so this is where he had his new job. Milan, the city itself is absolutely wonderful because it's quite small in terms of the community. It's not as vast as London or Paris, and geographically it's fantastic. It's in a great position because you've got the mountains in the north, you've got the rest of Italy in the south, and then you're pretty central to a lot of other countries and cultures that are around you. And of course there's the wonderful food and fashion that also exists in Milan.
It was two reasons. Now the relationship between Italy and Russia is developing, and it's became more and more important for this communication between two countries. And another reason is a personal motive why I chose Italy, especially Milan.
I moved to Milano from Japan. It was a work of my husband.
Because we live here with my family. For this reason, I stay here 2 years.
Well, I met an Italian guy in the US and we decided to move back to Italy for him. And we chose Milan because it's a large city with lots of stuff to do.
Well, I think Italy has a really great history, the big Rome. But the reason I decided Italy was the people. Because some of my friends live in here in Italy and they said they are really, really happy that they are here and they are like me from Germany. And they said the weather is nice, the culture is nice, the food is nice, so I decided like them to live a couple of years here in Italy.
Okay, because of my job and before I often come into Italy, especially in Milano. I understand a lot, I know a lot about Milan, so I decide coming to Milan.
I'm in Italy because my fiance is in Milano for work.
I wanted to learn Italian because I like the language, the people, the food, the culture, everything about Italy basically. So I thought I would go to Italy to learn because I can also learn in my home country, but it's better if you learn a language in the country it's spoken in. You can speak with people around you.
Milan specifically, because it's the hub of Italy, everything happens here, the nightlife is here, the people are here, there's so many different interesting people when you walk around in the streets, the models, as well as other people, yeah, that's great.
Milan, I heard that is the most organized, if I could say, of the Italian cities, and also I had a couple of friends here and they suggested Milan also because it's very easy to live in and to travel and everything basically.
Milan, because I searched on the internet for a couple universities because I finished school in Germany, so I have to study. And the Politecnico Milano is a really great university. I looked about the university in the internet, and in the summer I was here in Italy to look around Italy and how Italy is, and I was in university, and I'm really happy now that I'm here. Yeah.
Well, I had already studied Italian in the past. I used to live in London, so I studied full-time Italian, but however, it was 10 years ago. So for that reason, I decided to study Italian again, since I had the knowledge already, but to strengthen it. And I just think it's always worth having another language as part of your CV or in order to communicate. It's always handy.
Well, I hopefully want to stay in Italy for a while, and I would love to learn the language, be able to speak it with everybody.
Italian, okay. One, because I have a girlfriend, she pushes me to do it, and her family doesn't speak English, so I would like to learn it. And two, it's a very interesting language. It's completely different to English, it's completely different to Afrikaans or any of the African languages which I speak. So to me, it's interesting learning something new, a Latin language, and it can, and yeah, I mean, hopefully one day I can do some business in Italy.
Simply because in order to be able to actually live in the city and to be able to communicate with other people and just actually find myself in a better position, it was a no option really that I have to learn Italian. It comes with the move, and my partner is Italian, so that's a very good motivational reason.
I want to get integrated into the culture and learn the language so I can speak with the locals.
When I want to know something about the culture of Italy, I have to learn the language because the culture always begins with the language. And I want to have Italian friends. I have German, I have Turkish people, but I want to know Italian culture, so I have to meet Italian people. And because of that, I have to learn Italian, the language. And I'm here for studying, so I need the Italian language if I want or not. But I think even if I don't have to, I would.
Learning Italiano important for me to communicate with all people around me.
It is because I thought I would like to have a precious experience in Italy, and I'd like to take a lot of communication with Italian with using their local language.
Because I want to understand more about Italy, and I like Milan fashion and elegant. So I want to take this opportunity to understand more about Italian.
I chose the Accademia di Italiano because I'd searched on the internet and various other schools. Of course, when you're coming to do such an important thing, it's right that you get the right place and the right school where.
I checked a lot of websites in internet, and I found this website of Accademia di Italiano, and it's very well done. You can find a lot of information, not only about Italians, how to study Italian, but how to be here in Italy also.
I chose this academy because I believe it's got a professional approach to the course.
Well, I was just searching on Google Italian schools, and I found a number of schools, and I sent emails to all of them just to see the general vibe I get and how nice the people respond to me. And the academy here, Stefania responded to me really well in a really friendly manner, very quickly. So this was the obvious choice.
I found out that you can have also one exam, CILS, which its name is CILS. It's everywhere accepted this exam, and I wanted to do it.
Because I went through a lot of websites on the internet, and I was primarily suggested to go to Florence. But when I saw the website and the whole layout and everything, it was the best. So it was the best of the lot. So I decided to.
Because I heard so much with my friends, the school, one of the best schools here in Milan.
Because I wanted to attend class every day on weekdays, so it is important to convenient to location. Accademia Italiano is a really good location with vicino.
You feel comfortable, that you're actually enrolling into a good program. So I saw the syllabus, I saw what it covered, and I really loved the way that it was actually set out. Now that I've arrived and I've started the school, I really have enjoyed learning Italian. It's very well organised, very efficient, the staff are super friendly, the teachers are incredibly friendly too, and of course that just makes it that little bit more comfortable because I'm learning a foreign language, I'm in a foreign city, so I needed that comfort, and I certainly have found that here in the Accademia di Italiano, and I've made a lot of nice friends, and they're all international, which is wonderful as well, and it's been such a great experience.
Well, when I ring on the bell and come inside, there's always a smile, and you have you're happy, and you're happy that you have listened now, and there's no different when I would go in my house and my parents would be in front of me because they're smiling always to me when I come in, and so the secretary does, the teachers does. So we begin the day always with a ciao and come sta, how are you?
Okay, no, everybody here is great. From the welcoming, the first day I came in, to meeting new students, to having the facilities you need, having the help you need to do everything you want to do. From a teaching perspective, I think the teachers here really use a good technique in the teaching. It's a fun class, it's exciting class, it's not boring, it's not no. It's great, it's great.
It's a wonderful experience. I like this experience so much. It's made me speak more without fear, with more confidence. Thanks all teachers here. All the teachers made me speak with all without.
I'm glad teachers not only using textbook, but they also give us some advice how to study Italian. It is very helpful for us, and secretary staff is really kind, and they understand our current status. It will be helpful for us.
Like I said, the teachers are really nice. I began the course 3 weeks ago, and we are just like a little family. I mean, I can talk to Roberto or Samantha, my teachers, like they are my best friends. I can tell them everything, and they're really nice. The lesson is really good. Even that they don't speak English in the lesson, they can tell me everything and I understand everything. 3 weeks ago, I couldn't speak one word Italian, and now after 3 weeks, I understand Italian. And I can speak. I can tell who I am and and what I want to do. And because of that, I think the school is really nice. Yeah.
It's a good secretariat. They help me. All the stuff help me when I want to know anything here. I think it's good stuff.
On Fridays, often on Fridays, we are going to museums or have a trip somewhere else. And because of that, I think here are a lot of cultural events, cultural trips, and the Accademia help us to know more about Italian culture, not just the language, even some places in Milano, and so we are confronted with this culture more.
See, of course, we don't pay the fees of school of class. Only after 3 days, I get everything about a visa documents.
They're very great, very good. They help you with any questions or concerns that you have. And if you have to get paperwork for your visa, they help you. They help prepare your paperwork to get your visa.
Yeah, they helped in the whole process. They sent over all the documents that were required for the visa, and I had no problem. I got the visa immediately. So that was a big help.
Yes. They did everything for me. They told me exactly what I needed to do. They gave me the paperwork. I had a terrible experience before with the Italian consulate, so they reassured me and everything was fine. Very easy.
See. Right now I live apartment is school introduced to me, and before I come, I worry about a lot of things, especially where should I live. I need, I need environment, safety, comfortable, and convenience, blah blah. So I asked many questions about my apartment.
I guess they would have, but I did not ask for it. So going by everything that they have done, I'm sure they would have found a good place for me, but I did not have to ask.
I want to thanks for reception. Stefania. See, she's very kind. See. Because through the internet, before I come, through internet, I sent many email, ask her many things about the school, about Italia, and he answered me every time. She answered me every time, and I asked many things, apartment and starting when come to this school. See, she's very kindly.